Welcome back to Destination Sacred Grounds vlog. We are still in lockdown and we don't know what on earth we're doing, but we are doing van life. So if that resonates with you, stick around.
Gorgeous little place in Port Lincoln to stay. $5 per person a night. Great scenery, fresh produce, no chemicals used. Details are below.
For the second time. I smashed through the motherboard. I don't think I mentioned it in my last vlog because I wasn't sure if I was actually going to make it with a working phone. And once that was fixed, actually just before that was fixed, my laptop started playing up again. I had actually added another part to my last vlog and I didn't actually put it in because I didn't think it was going to make it. My battery would keep dying on me and I needed constant power, which I didn't have. So to upload it took a long time for the last vlog. So my laptop stopped working, my phone stopped working, my laptop's still working but it's just playing up. I've also recognized that I need to get my comprehensive insurance upgraded, and I can't do that. I can't change over to Seals, which is so much cheaper than NRMA. I can't do that until NRMA fix my windscreen. So I'm kind of camped up here at the beautiful place in the farm stay in Port Lincoln, and I'm just waiting for that to happen so that I can actually get insured, because I don't really want to drive my whole home and car and everything that I own uninsured with comprehensive. So once I get that done, I can get back on the road and go from there. But it just seems to be like, you know, so many things happen all at once, and just trying to navigate your way around finding things and finding where to get things fixed and changed and altered and blah, 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 blah. Legit just been sitting on a whole heap of Carly's vomit.
Meanwhile, in the back of Kalypso, Carly is just doing her thing, having a great old stretch.
I'm desperate to wash my clothes and my bedding and all of my nice cozy jammies, which are not cozy anymore because they feel dirty and grubby. So I'm at a laundromat. Normally I'm lucky enough to find other people who will want to allow me to use their washing machine. So I found an eco-friendly laundromat, so I'm going to check that out. I've just finished at the laundromat. That's the first time I've ever actually used a laundromat, and it wasn't too bad. I only did a cycle of wash. I didn't put anything in the dryer. I'm going to hang them out around everywhere, and everything is going to dry naturally. I don't know if that's my save money, don't spend anything, or eco-friendly, try to use as limited power as I possibly can, or a combination of both. It's a really beautiful space here. We've been spending all of lockdown here, and it's predominantly just been us, no one else. There was a van here for 2 days and they're gone. Secluded, beach. I'm navigating the shores. I'm finding new little beautiful things that come and get washed up each day. I'm running on the beach, I'm bathing on the beach and in the beach, and it's just been a really blissful experience. This is part of the really positives of van life or motorhome life that I've found so far. Not for everyone, definitely for me. I love seclusion, but it's always really important to have that balance. And for me, I've been having balance with my family by having conversations on the phone every day, or video chat or Zoom. So that's been really important. The things that I've had to really consider whilst being in lockdown are, you know, because we were in Port Lincoln, and we topped up with water, empty dump point, you know, fueled up with fuel and all those things. So I was kind of prepared to bunker down and hide out for a little while. But the things that we need to consider being on the road full time and having to go into lockdown is, do I have enough water supplies, not just to consume, but to use and to bathe in, shower? I'm lucky enough to have a shower and a toilet indoors, which has been a blessing. Not that the water is hot, but you know, that doesn't really matter. At the moment, I'm swimming in the ocean in freezing cold temperatures after a run, mind you, because I need to warm my body up and I need to exercise anyway. It's been quite cold here and rainy. But yeah, do I have enough food? Do I have enough water? Do we have enough power and heat? You know, there hasn't been a lot of sun here, so I've had to use a generator, but I have a generator and I'm grateful for that. So there's so many blessings whilst being on the road. But it's also survival. It's survival stuff, you know. Lockdown for a lot of people is, there's so many detrimental effects, and it's hard. It's hard knowing how many people are affected at the moment. You know, even for my family included, who are smack bang in the middle of lockdown, where red hot spots are just like vibing. So, you know, severely impacted by working or living in that area. And for me, when I think about, you know, do I stay here? Do I go back to Sydney? Like, what do I do? I don't know. I'm still in the uncertainty of making that decision. I thought maybe I'll slowly make my way back to the border and see how things are going, because we are due to come out of lockdown in South Australia in 2 days. So, but if Sydney's going to stay in lockdown for a lot longer, like, I'm not sure if I'm going to go back just yet. It's that's been my hardest process, thinking about family and all the other people that are impacted by being locked down, mental health included. That's huge at the moment. So my heart goes out to everyone and anyone who's impacted by the isolation. I'm at the moment walking along the beach. I'm preparing to jog and build up some warmth in my body so that I can go for a swim, or at least cleanse my body in the salt water. We've just had a full moon. You can see that up there, and the sun is rising behind me. It is absolutely beautiful and magnificent. Just getting ready to hit the road. We're going to do a quick stop down at Port Neill to get some supplies. I've decided to stick around here for a couple more days before deciding whether or not I go straight to the border or I stay in South Australia for a little bit longer. So I found another beach this morning, and I literally cried. I was so excited. I thought, this is just the most amazing thing ever. So I want to take you there this afternoon. First stop in Port Neill is to empty out my dump point, which is full and not a load of fun to empty, but definitely needs to be done, as well as take out some trash. I've just gone into the shop there and grabbed some supplies, basic supplies, you know, soy and bread and cooking bananas and fruit and vegetables and a vegan treat. So I'm really excited about that because it's really hard to find vegan treats in the middle of nowhere. I need to now go fill up my kind of jerry can with water just so I've got a little bit extra, and because I'm not sure if I can actually fill up with water here straight into the tank. And there is also gale force warnings for this area and all of the Eyre of Peninsula. So I just asked her in the shop, like, you know, kind of the safest bet and what it normally gets to and stuff. And the lady said where I was actually parked already, that would be the best bet. So I'll play it by ear, and then if I have to move, I will. Or actually I might just research a little bit more, and if I feel unsure, just go or not go back. Feeling much better now. Toilet is empty. I have water, a little bit of extra water. I have more supplies, and I'm feeling a bit more topped up. That place was really cool. They had a community garden, a community library, a little space to work out, a play area for the kids. I really like Port Neill. I really like Port Neill. Hopefully the winds won't be too much when we get back. Fingers crossed, we'll see how we go. Thought I would take you on a little walk. This place I'm at in Port Neill is a little place called Carrow Wells, and it's a free camp, but I've just realized that there's a donation box, and I really feel that I need to donate here. Having spent so long here, probably a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks all up, and there was a really lovely man who came around and checked on me, and, you know, gave me a little bit of information and about the place, and also, you know, wanted to know a little bit of information about what I do. And so it's just really good to have a chat and know that someone knew I was here and in the midst of lockdown and was like thinking of me. So that was really nice. I've also been reflecting on the other concern I have about crossing the border and going back to New South Wales. You know, my family's there, and that's a really important factor. I guess my other concern is that if I cross that border, will I ever be able to come back? You know, with the concerns around COVID and lockdowns and new rules coming into place, I'm not sure. The whole world is changing and it's really scary. Here's the donation box. Bum, 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 with some birds up the top. And that's where we are, down there. The one thing that I've really been involved in a lot during lockdown in South Australia is reflection. And that's because if you know or you followed my vlogs, I have my own business and I've been trying to build it for a little while now. And I should actually be working back in Sydney by this time. And it's been a really difficult decision to make. Do I go back straight into Sydney, straight into red hotspot zones and work? Or do I continue with the limited work that I have on the road now and really try and pivot and turn that around and make an income? It's hard. It's a really hard decision to make. But the one thing that I'm really excited about, and I haven't made that decision completely yet, I'm still up in the air. The one thing I'm really excited about to share with you today is that I've been creating an ebook, and I'll be doing an audiobook as well. And it's for self-care for the weary traveler. So a weary traveler's guide to self-care. So I'm really excited about that because I'm putting all of my love and my heart and soul into it and sharing all of the resources that I can for someone else who might need it on the road. And also that could potentially be another line of income for me as well. So stay tuned for that. I'm honestly really excited about it. Like every single morning, that's what I do. I work on that because that's when I'm most creative and that's when like my brain is really active. So stay tuned. Now, if you know what I'm like with technology, you know that I probably have problems a lot of the time, and this vlog has been no different. I've had lots of technology issues, so the vlogs take me a really long time to upload and to make and all the rest of it. So if you've gotten something out of these vlogs, give it a like, give it a share, subscribe to the channel, support me and my page if I'm supporting you. And there's a leak. I can see a leak just leaking when I'm doing this. Interesting. Anyway, if you want to take it a step further, support me on my Ko-fi link and shout me a coffee. All of those funds go to providing the support that I need to continue these vlogs. Until next time, I'm going to check that link out. I'll see you later.